Hmm. Oh, hello there. I didn't hear you come in. How are you doing today? Don't answer out loud. So, you took your benchmarks and covered most of the new material you need to cover. So, we're going to cover some of the old material, okay? Um, just in review, getting you ready for your test, but also because you just need to know these things, all right? I'd be a bad teacher if I let you grow up ignorant of the world you live in, okay? So, we're going to learn our seven continents, all right? There's only seven. Now, the 50 states, there's 50 of them. I know, that's a lot. They're hard. But continents, there's only seven, so there's really no excuse for not knowing them. You got this, okay? Only seven continents, all right? So let's hop right in and look at our continents. We have Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, that's where we live, South America, the one in the south, Antarctica, all right? And I think I'm forgetting one. Oh, yes, Australia. Good day, mate. Almost didn't see you there, down under. All right. Hopefully that's the last time you hear me do a bad impression in a silly voice, but probably not. Okay? Again, let's go through Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Africa, Antarctica, Australia. I want you to notice one thing. On this map, we have lots of lines within the continent dividing it up. Okay? Each continent has many countries. Okay? Australia is one country and one continent, but all the rest, you'll notice, are made up of many different countries. Okay? Good. So, and now let's look at different explorers. Okay? You've heard of the European explorers. They look a lot like this. Okay? Fancy hats, fancy clothes, white dudes, a lot of times with mustaches. Okay? And they're usually holding one or all of these things: swords, flags, and crosses. Okay? They went out and they visited many different continents looking for trade routes. Okay? So you're used to them. Let's look at a few other explorers. Do you really think Europeans were the only ones curious enough to go out and explore new lands? No. The Europeans were looking for Asia, but the Asians themselves have gone out exploring, looking for new trade routes and new resources. So let's take a look at some. Now, you have a map on your worksheet. I want you to put your thumb or your finger on your map where you see the red arrow pointing on this map. Okay, it's at the tip of Asia, right almost where it hits Africa and Europe, okay, where Asia, Europe, and Africa meet. Oh, think about it. I bet the trade routes there are magnificent. The resources of three continents intersecting in one spot. Oh, wow. Okay, but put your finger there, all right? And then that is the ancient kingdom of Phoenicia. We're going to zoom in. Ready? And pow. Okay, see, your finger is still with the red arrow, you're pointing to the old kingdom of Phoenicia, okay? Ancient kingdom, long ago. Now, you notice that they set up some colonies right along here and right along here. Which two continents did they colonize? Okay, I want to sneak in two facts here, two things that are very important later. Okay, they went and traveled for trade routes, okay, so they could trade. Very common motivation for exploration, okay, same reason the Europeans were trying to reach Asia. And also, their technology allowed them to do that, okay? It shows the importance of technology on different behaviors and economic activities, okay? So let's keep going. Now we're going to China, okay? Chinese actually also explore different areas. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your finger where the red arrow is pointing, okay? That is China, right here in Asia, okay? Ready? We're going to zoom in and kablammy. All right, we're in China. So you're over here up by Nanjing, all right? And notice that we have a barrier blocking China from going into India, okay? It's called the Himalayan Mountains. So they use a water route. They visited these islands. They also visited India. But I want you to notice India is still in Asia. They kept going west, though, to settle, not necessarily settle, but to make contacts with one other continent. What other continent did they contact? Good. Now, the Chinese kind of stopped exploring after this because they realized that nowhere has anything better than China. But you're going to keep reading about European explorers, and you're going to be looking at their trade routes, and you're going to be looking at which continents they started from, which continents they visited. All right. And that'll help you learn your different continents, which is which. All right. So I'll see you next time, and goodbye.